Happy New Year! Hello.
Hi.
Tonight's episode is going to be brought to us by what kind of wine are we drinking?
Stella Rosa.
Black, I think.
Black.
One of my favorites, yeah. The French vanilla is my favorite, but we'll go with that. We need a sponsor, Stella Rosa.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we're needing some alcohol.
We need lots of alcohol.
Lots of alcohol. But, well, let's start with being nice. We hope you've had a great year. We've had a weird year.
Yes,
not horrible, not great.
And we apologize for not being on, having the show for the last 2 months.
Yeah, we kind of...
Yeah.
Yeah, let's have another drink. Oh my God, that's so good. I could just sit here and drink it.
Yeah.
And I will.
That's what we're doing.
And I will.
That is literally what we're doing.
To be perfectly honest, I mean, we kind of took a little break there. We did an mental health break.
We needed a mental health break. Now, to be fair, right after Halloween, I was on vacation. You had your daughter's wedding.
Yeah, you were on vacation, and I had my daughter's wedding, so I was gone for a week.
Yeah, but
2 weeks, almost 2 weeks, because she went to Scotland and England and everything. So it was almost 2 weeks, and then you came back, I left. So part of that was that, but
but
then there was the
election.
The election.
Yeah,
we're gonna have another drink.
Yeah.
We didn't. How do we say it nice?
We were hoping for a different outcome.
Right, and we weren't happy with the outcome that it exists. We're going to deal with it.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean we're happy.
Right.
But the part of the reason was we kind of went into not protection mode, but kind of like cover your ass mode. Make sure we have as much as we need for what is going to believe is going to come down. We're hoping we're wrong, but I don't think we are.
Yeah. Let me preface
you can
this.
probably.
I mean, I don't want this to turn into a political
it's
show.
not. It's not.
Don't.
No. This show is not. It's about what we have to do to prepare.
Right.
For worst case.
The problem is that one of my guilty pleasures is I'm a news junkie, and I'm a politics junkie. I really am.
And by second hand, I get all of it from her and her mom, and they are news junkies. They are politician junkies. So they, I watch some of the shows you watch so that we have things to talk about.
But to be fair, my way of approaching politics is watching left, right, and center.
Right.
And if 2 out of the 3 agree, then I have a tendency to dive more into it. So I'm like one of those type of people that if you tell me, oh, such and such is going to happen, I'll go diving into like the legal documents and stuff like that.
She actually like reads things.
Yeah,
and all that, and then discuss them.
I'm like the only person I know who actually read Project 2025,
so
like all 900.
I listened to the song.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was a fun song, but I know it was fun. I liked my song, but I did. You also talk about it a lot with your mom and then and your husband. So I do learn a lot from them. So I mean, not that I wasn't already pretty sure what I wanted, but regardless.
Yeah. Now, so what's got us down is just that we kind of know what's coming.
Right.
Because we're hoping. We're very, very much hoping that we're wrong, but all signs point to we're not.
So we kind of took a mental health break while we kind of processed, and we also had, like I said, we've also been preparing to some extent. So let's kind of talk, and we're not talking about like making the house a doomsday machine. We're talking about
like prepping for World War III. What we are talking about, and I'm going to explain this one.
Okay. Explain kind of why.
This is why we've been preparing, and at this point, it doesn't even matter if it happens or not at this point, because people are already jumping on it.
Right.
And that is the implementation of tariffs.
Right.
Now, for those of you who don't know how tariffs work, and believe me, there seem to be a lot of people who do not understand how tariffs work.
And we're not picking on anyone, please misunderstand. We just want you to understand what we're thinking and what we're doing to prepare for our fish.
Yeah.
To prepare to make sure that the fish are taken care of. It's not about us. It's not about, oh my God.
Yeah.
It's about taking care of the fish.
Right. Now, the problem with tariffs is that I know that one candidate was saying that the tariffs is a tax on the country and Americans don't pay for it. This is not true, and I'm sorry, but it is not. Basically, a tariff is a tax that is put on imported goods, and it is the importer who pays the tariff, and then the excess is given to the consumer. So in our case,
guess what?
Guess what? A lot of
I was laughing sarcastically, by the way.
Yeah, a lot of things that are used in the fish keeping hobby do in fact come from outside of the United States. And that means that their prices are going to go up. Now, you may have noticed already that prices have already started going up in places like, I think Walmart started hiking up prices, other places.
All the stores, food store, everything's starting, eggs are going up.
Yeah.
Everything's starting to slowly slide, because they're getting ready. Even if it hasn't happened yet, there are, and I hate to say it like this, but the greedy ones are already starting.
Yeah, there's an excuse.
Yeah, they're like, oh, now we have an excuse to raise the prices. We have to prepare.
Mm-hmm.
It isn't even started yet, but they're already taking advantage of it, and I hate to say it like that.
Now, another problem we're going to have is if they do go ahead with those mass deportations that we keep hearing about, which I understand everybody's going, oh yeah, that'll be great. Well, the problem with that is that they're talking about workers who deal with the food sources. So that's going to bring that up too.
Yeah, it's going to raise prices on food and everything. But again, that's really not to do with fish.
Yes, it does, because we have to feed the fish.
But we have to feed the fish. As I was going to say, I was like, it's not about necessarily food for people, but we have fish food that also falls into that category. So it's going to affect you. And if you have fish, it's going. This issue is going to affect you to some extent.
Right.
So
we're going to start by talking a little bit about what I did first thing and what you've got approximately 19 days to do. And that is, we'll probably...
Buy guns! No, I'm kidding. Yeah, sorry, wasn't it?
Yeah, probably more, but nobody...
If you don't know guns by now, we don't know what you're going to do. But anyway, go ahead.
But nobody knows when or if this is going to actually take place, but we know that he's been threatening it for quite some time.
The fish scared me.
I
forgot there was a fish in the glass, and I just took a drink and the fish appeared, and I thought there was a bug in my glass.
Yeah.
I almost threw the fucking glass. And this is like my first glass, but it scared me.
Yeah, our wine glasses.
Our wine glasses have little sharks in them. But I just forgot because we hadn't had these glasses in a while, and I took a big swig, and all of a sudden there was a little thing floating in my cup, and I thought it was a bug. I have completely lost track of what we're doing. But go ahead back to what we're doing.
Okay. Now, we don't know for sure whether or not these tariffs are going to come into effect, but they've been threatened for so long that they might as well at this point, because a lot of companies are already starting to raise their prices. So what I'm going to talk about is what we've done so far to prepare for it. And believe me, it has sucked because we've been, spending money we don't really have in order to do this.
Just when the sales happen, and as much as you can.
Right. Now, the things that people don't think about.
Right.
Is
common stuff. It's gonna.
Everybody thinks, okay, I need to stockpile on fish food until that runs out, and I'll give you some tips on that afterwards. But there are things that you're not thinking about, like your water pumps.
Yeah.
Your water pumps, your
filters,
things like that. They're all imported.
Yeah.
We don't make them here. I think the only thing that you can probably get here would be like river rock, and that's about it. But your filters,
even the glass, like we use the glass things at the bottom of the tank. They're not made. They're not made in America. I hate to say it. They're not.
Yeah.
We have enough here.
Americans are terrible at making things. I mean, and I know that sounds horrible, but we just don't manufacture.
Well, part of the reason that we don't manufacture is because it's cheaper to go to other countries, and that's you got to blame the corporations for that. Yes. I'm not going to, but anyway, we're not going to get into that. But again, think of filters. Think of pumps.
Right. One of the first things I did, if you hold my glass for me. Yeah. One of the first things I did was I picked up 3 of these. These are big-ass submersible pumps for my ponds.
Just in case.
Because I'm looking at least 4 years, if not longer.
Right.
So I picked up 3 of those. Now, I picked them up during Black Friday, so I got them for $50 a piece. They're usually about 80 to 120, give or take.
Right.
If you can't find sales, which you probably won't at this point, stock up on them while you're cheap. Anything electronic.
Because you know emergencies happen, and you're going to have an emergency happen during a tariff issue, and they're not going to ship, or they're going to be 10 times the price.
Right.
Not 10 times, but you know what I mean. But you know what I'm saying. They're going to be a lot more expensive than you weren't expecting it, and you don't have the money. Mm-hmm. And pumps are mandatory.
Yeah.
For fish.
Yeah. So if you're used to, like, let's go with something that most aquarists have, and that's like the air filters.
Right.
Or the air pumps. Basically, you're going to expect anything electronic, or anything like your lights, your temperature gauges, even the little tags that you use, like the ammonia tags and stuff. Anything that's not made in the United States, you can expect
hoses,
it to go up.
Everything.
Yeah, everything, because we do not do that much manufacturing here in the States. So expect everything to go up, and anything that you can stockpile now for your fish, do it. I've been going off of a 4-year plan. It's like, okay, what do I think, what on the average is going to break down within 4 years? Well, obviously I have pump issues, so especially since I've got pumps in my indoor pond that have been running already for a good 6 years.
Yeah. I mean, and please don't keep us wrong when we keep what we're saying wrong. When we say that America isn't great at manufacturing, yes, it's because things are cheaper. I mean, would we love to see Americans manufacture more? Absolutely.
Yes.
But by the time it gets up and running, and the cost to create a manufacturing facility that creates these things, the prices are going to be so high because they have to build the plant, they have to get the workers, they have to train the workers, they have to get the materials to build everything. So keep in mind that is not a fast process. That's not like overnight America's going to start building the pumps. That's not how it works. I know you like to think, oh my gosh, America's going to be great, we're going to manufacture again. It's a very slow process. Just to build the facilities and to get the materials and to learn how to build, because it's been too long. So we're not picking on Americans, please don't misunderstand. I love America, I love Americans. Yeah. But prepare now. If you can buy these things on sale, you might want to stock up for, like she said, a 4-year plan, because it's going to go up. And if you're a fishy, that's a good word. If you're a fish, you need more alcohol.
Yeah. If you're a fish.
If you're a fish. But no, if you have ponds or aquariums, you need to be ready.
Right.
Because we're trying to stick to that, because we could go off tangent, but you really need to be ready, because these things are going to go up in price. They're going to be harder to find. Shipping is not doing great right now.
Yeah, shipping is awful.
I'm going to pick on Amazon. I really am.
Go right ahead, because
I ordered 4 different things from 5 different things from Amazon in the last couple months. Out of those 5, 4 of them never arrived at this house. Okay, every single one of them was shipping and then wasn't shipping and then was lost.
Yeah.
I got 1 out of 5.
I am still waiting on 3 packages that I ordered in the end of November.
So I'm picking on shipping right now. I don't know what excuse they're using, but I'm not happy with it. I can't blame the tariff for that one.
No, but you can blame the person running things.
Yeah. So, but regardless, that's an issue too, that you have to start thinking of getting stuff.
Yeah.
And how long it takes. And once the tariffs take effect, it's going to take even longer. Going to be more expensive.
Right.
So be ready.
Yeah.
Okay. We suggest you start buying a couple things like she said, for a 4-year kind of plan, just to make sure.
Extra tubes and a backup air pump, and a backup if you've got ponds, back up your pumps. You're empty. Oh no.
I've already taken some of yours out of your cup.
I know, right?
I poured some out of your cup into my cup when you weren't looking. Because I need more alcohol than Shiva.
I believe that.
That's enough.
Yeah.
Thank you. I do have to do work tomorrow.
Yeah. So do I.
Yeah, we both have to work tomorrow. We're screwed.
Yeah. Now, there are some things that you can't really stockpile, and that's like fish food.
Right, because it won't last.
Right,
unfortunately.
it will not last. Now, one thing to consider is that a lot of fish eat plants. So you might want to consider starting a plant pond or starting a plant aquarium.
Like we already have. So.
Like we already have. You've seen us talk about our plant ponds. That's going to help to stretch that food out a little bit more. If you have koi or you have carnivorous fish, a little secret is that cat food, not dog food, cat food, because cat food is higher protein.
Yeah, you have to get and good cat. Don't buy cheap cat food either.
Well, there's going to be no such thing.
You can, I know. Yeah, no cheap cat food's going to exist, but we won't go there.
Yeah, but my basically, if you soak dry cat food in water for a while to soften it up, it can act as a substitute for like koi kibble or
because every once in a while we do have issues getting the koi foods, but you want to make sure you have enough in stock.
Right.
And we also supplement with tadpoles and things like that you can like literally get a couple of frogs and grow your own tadpoles kind of thing.
Right.
If you have to. So.
Or what we do is we stick a bunch of little small aquariums full of water out there, and the frogs
we live in Florida though, so we have an advantage there with the with the frogs. So I mean, try to think of ways to supplement. And we've talked about that. I think we've had an episode or two on supplementing. It might be something that you have to do more than you really want to, because the kibble is going to be expensive. It's going to be hard to find. Fish flakes are going to be hard to find. Yeah. None of that is made in America, I don't think. I mean,
no. I think the fish flakes that we use are actually made in Germany.
Okay, Germany, great. Yeah. Okay, that'll be fun. Good luck with that. I don't know, where's the koi found? Do you know where the koi stuff that you buy is from?
No, I don't. But I'm going to assume not here.
I was going to say you're going to assume not America.
I'm going to assume not America.
So, I mean, again, we're coming back to the tariffs. We're just trying to prepare. I mean, yes, we're not buying a bunch of food. She is probably going to buy food right before it hits, just to have as much on hand as she can right before, but it doesn't.
Right. Now, keep in mind that even if these tariffs don't happen, even if Trump changes his mind, says, okay, I won't do tariffs anymore, that's not stopping companies from already using it as an excuse.
That's not stopping the corporations, right? And they're, like I said, they're already starting. And I'm not even fully blaming him. I almost called him a bad name. I'm not fully blaming him. I'm saying that now he has started that ball rolling. Even if it doesn't come through, the companies and the corporate greed are going to take over, and they're going to go, oh, we can get away with that now. So be ready. That's what we're saying. That's what the show. I mean, yes, it's New Year's and we're happy, and we hope you have a wonderful year, and we hope we're wrong.
Yeah. Oh God, do we hope we're wrong?
We hope we're wrong. We were a little, like I said, you know, Shiva had a, we did the vacation. Shiva had a little back injury, so she got some issues there.
Yeah.
The stress of this whole thing for us and preparing, we've been kind of down. Yeah. I mean, we're still trying to keep upbeat, and we're still trying to do fun stuff. I mean, but you know, we're drinking to fake it.
Yeah.
But we're trying.
Right.
And we just want you to prepare as well. And if you have any ideas on where to get stuff cheaper, we would love to hear it.
Yeah.
If you know back ways to get stuff that's cheaper or stock up, let us know.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're not proud. We'll use it. I mean, she uses the sales as a, when things go on sale, she was on it. I mean, she's checking every day for different sales of things that she might need. If you have any questions, let her know. She will help you. She will tell you where she goes to find the stuff cheaper and what she uses and things, and it might help you.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, we're all about trying to help each other. Because we know this is not going to be a fun time. We're doing the best we can.
Yeah. Unfortunately, and God, do I hope we're wrong. Okay.
Hope we're wrong.
Now, programming though.
Yeah, we do need to mention that. I was going to say, we have to mention the other thing that we're changing for now.
Right.
Just till we know for sure what's going on.
Well, all right, here's the thing. I may be going in for surgery soon.
Right.
I've got a bad back issue that we're thinking I'm probably going to go in for surgery, which means I'm going to be like MIA.
There's only alcohol involved. There's no meds yet.
Yeah. Okay.
But she has, there's been some issues, so she's going to go in for the surgery. Probably.
But again, that's another thing that's up in the air because of
we don't know. Right. We're trying to be positive on that one too.
Yeah, we really are, but there's this little thing about insurance that might be a problem.
Right. So we're not even getting into that episode on this.
Yeah, we're really not trying to make this political.
Right.
However, we are going to be cutting back on our shows. We're going
to for a while till we figure it out.
Yeah, we are going to be going to once a month instead of every other week. Right. We are going to be we'll premiere a new show at the first of every month or around that time. We
are going to go to once a month for now, just while we figure out what's going on with Shiva and a couple other things. And then once we figure out about her surgery and how long that's going to last and what's going to happen, we're going to hope to go back to the twice a year or twice a month. Twice a year. Twice a year is good.
Doing a show every 6 months.
So don't hold us to the exact days, because we might edit, change things as things happen, because we don't know what's happening yet. Yeah. Everything is up in the air. Because she will be laid up if she has the surgery, definitely for at least, just laid up and can't even get out of bed.
For at least 2 weeks,
2 to 3 weeks.
Probably more like a month.
Yeah, I'm saying,
and then
that's just laid up where she can't even get up. Yeah. So if we miss a month, it's not purposeful. We'll try to kind of pre-tape a couple of episodes just in case.
Yeah.
But we can't guarantee that we can, just depending on what her doctor tells her, which is hopefully in the next couple weeks, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So, life is going to happen right now. We're doing the best we can. We're going to try to make you some fun episodes and try to do some crazy stuff throughout the year. We promise. Yeah. We're going to try to, once she's feeling a little better, we're hoping that it's not as bad as, well, I'm hoping it's not as bad. She knows it's as bad as she thinks it is. I'm hoping it's not, because, Yeah,
I'm not expecting to have a great first quarter,
Right, yeah,
or
physically.
Second quarter.
Yeah, physically, she's
first
like,
half of
we're not even talking about anything with the tariffs. We're talking about physically.
Yeah,
because she's been hurt in a while. So, we're going to do our best. So please be patient with us. Don't give up on us. Like, subscribe, share, watch some of the old episodes. Yeah. Throw some comments in there. We'll get to them as quick as we can. We promise. Yeah. I'll try not to drink too much more wine. Or not. I'll drink a lot of wine without you.
Right.
How about that?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, that's our programming notice that we are going to be going to once a month.
Once a month for now.
For now.
Yeah.
And then once life stops running over us, backing up, running over us again, backing up and running over us again, we will try to get back onto our usual, every other week.
Every other week, yeah. We'll try. Like I said, we just got to give us a few months. 6 months ish.
8 months.
Because it depends on how long her recovery takes.
Yeah.
And we're hoping. I mean, she's pretty stubborn, so hopefully it's not as long as you might.
We don't know.
But we don't know yet. We don't know how bad it is. We don't know what the surgery will entail.
And
she hasn't talked to the doctor yet.
We don't even know when we have
it. Yeah, right. So
yeah.
And she's kind of worried about that as well with the whole.
That whole losing insurance.
Losing insurance thing.
Yeah.
We're again not being political.
Trying really hard not to be political, but
right.
it is something else that
something
people
else
need
to
keep
scare.
in mind.
But yeah, we're trying to prepare. Just kind of like you said, we really want to talk about just making sure you prepare because we don't know what's going to happen. Mm-hmm. We want you to be ready for your fish, to take care of them for the long run, just in case. That's kind of what we were talking about. We just wanted to make sure you were ready.
Yeah, so any equipment that you use regularly, get a backup. Get a
backup or two, right? Because you just don't know. And fish need aeration, fish need filters, fish need pumps.
Yeah, they can't wait around for the next sale.
Yeah, so try to buy a couple extras just to have them on stock. Buy some extra tubing, buy some extra. I mean, you can't buy a whole bunch of extra food. You can buy a little bit, but not a whole bunch.
Yeah.
Just be ready, just in case. We just don't know. We're not being doomsday or anything like that. We just want you to be prepared.
Yeah.
If you have any questions, comments, throw it about us. If you have any ideas of what you're doing or anything different than what we're doing, let us know if you think there's some other way you can do it. Pray for us to get ready. We're going to do the best we can.
We're not going to go into the whole thoughts and prayers.
Yeah, I said pray for us, her really, because it's all her medical stuff. I'm just old and drunk. But
yeah, I know.
I'm going to hell.
The thing is, once I do the surgery with the meds, I won't be able to drink.
Yeah, I'll just drink for you. It's okay.
She'll double drink for us.
But we're gonna get through it, and hopefully it's not as bad as we think. We're hoping. But again, prepare, like, subscribe, share, comment below. Any questions or comments or any ideas you have for ways to prepare for our fish, not politically, for our fish. Because this is a fish show, so we're trying to we kept that as much as we could.
Yeah. I mean, it does.
Sorry we got off on a little bit of a tangent, because we'll be on tangent. If I get off on a tangent, you're screwed.
Oh, yeah.
And I really want to go off on tangents with this one.
I know you do.
But we're going to keep this quick.
We're not turning this into a fuck around and find out video.
No. Fuck around and find out, you motherfucker. Anyway. But have a wonderful year. We're hoping you do. We're hoping we do. We're hoping we survive all this and come out stronger on the other end, which we will. But be, again, year out. So we're going to once a month, just for now, just so you know, as well. But again, like, subscribe, share, comment below. Mr. Captions is going to kick our ass.
Probably.
Because we didn't bring him up at all this episode till just now.
Yeah.
Shame on me and you.
Yeah.
Hope he has a new year too.
Yeah.
Hope he has a happy new year too, and haha, you can't drink. Anyway, like, subscribe. We're going to try to still go on some field trips, things like that this year once she recovers. But maybe not as many, maybe not swimming with the sharks. Thank you, God. Darn that she was hurt. Darn! Damn it!
Yeah,
I won't be able to swim with the fish because you're hurt.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to do any diving this year.
But we are still going to try to go on a couple of things once it warms up a little bit. Go to a couple of aquariums, maybe try to get something.
Push me around in a wheelchair.
I would too, and I will videotape it. Can you imagine how bad I would be? But anyway, like, subscribe, share. If you have any questions, comments, thoughts, let us know. We do appreciate you.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.